Hi, I'm Miss Briana from the Hopewell Branch Library, and today I wanted to share with you some of the newest juvenile graphic novels. If you are interested in any of these titles, you can place a hold on them on our website at www.mcl.org, and when they are available, you can schedule a curbside pickup appointment. Baloney and Friends by Greg Pazzoli. Meet Baloney. He's the star of this book, along with his best buddies, empathetic Peanut the horse, sensible Biz the bumblebee, and grumpy Crabbit. He'd rather not be here, but what can you do? In this graphic novel for newly independent readers, Baloney and Friends step into the spotlight and embody all the charm of childhood in 3 short tales and 3 mini-comics that invite readers to join the fun. At the end, learn to draw all the characters with clear step-by-step instructions. Aster and the Accidental Magic by Tom Pico and illustrated by Karen Sack. Aster is bored at her new home in the mountains in the middle of nowhere, until she meets an odd old shepherdess and her woolly dogs, a sneaky genie, and an angry fox. Maybe the middle of nowhere will be more interesting than Aster thought. Extraordinary, a story of an ordinary princess by Cassie Anderson. After escaping an unconventional kidnapping, Princess Basil finds herself far from her castle and must take fate into her own hands. She tracks down the fairy godmother who blessed her and learns the solution to her ordinariness might be as simple as finding a magic ring. With an unlikely ally in tow, she takes on gnomes, a badger, and a couple of snarky foxes in her quest for a less ordinary life. Catwad, Me 3 by Jim Benton. Catwad and Blurmp are back and ready for more adventures in this newest volume in which they meet new friends, try out yoga, and more. It's a laugh-out-loud romp not to be missed, even if Catwad claims otherwise. FGTV presents Into the Game by FGTV and illustrated by Miguel Diaz-Rivas. The FGTV family gamers have played hundreds of games together, which is why Moomy decides to make a new game called My Pet Fish. Just one problem, the game is super boring. And one other problem, Moomy and Duddy accidentally get sucked into it, and now they're trapped. It's up to the kids, Lexi, Mike, Chase, and Sean, to jump into the game console and rescue their parents. But first, they have to battle their way through their favorite games until they find the one their parents are stuck in. Yorick and Bones by Jeremy Tankard and Hermione Tankard. Yorick is a skeleton who is just dug up after a few hundred years of sleep. He speaks like it, too. Forsooth, my joy I barely can contain. Bones is the hungry dog who did the digging. Though he cannot speak, he can chomp. What will become of these two unlikely companions? Will Yorick ever find the friend he seeks? Will Bones ever find a tasty treat that does not talk back? The course of true friendship never did run smooth. Journey Under the Arctic by Fabian Cousteau and James O. Fraioli, illustrated by Joe St. Pierre. Junior explorers Rocco and Olivia embark on an exciting journey into the frigid Arctic waters with famed explorer Fabian Cousteau and his research team. Together, they hope to find the rare Dumbo octopus and uncover how this exceptional creature is able to live in such an extreme climate. To get there, they'll board an icebreaker to travel to the Arctic Circle and will come face to face with polar bears, puffins, Arctic hares, and more. Then they'll climb into a submersible and dive deep under the surface to see whales, narwhals, and other incredible species only found in these mysterious depths. Join the team on this deep-sea expedition and learn how the changing climate affects the ocean and its inhabitants, and discover what you can do to help save the planet. I Survived the Shark Attacks of 1916 by Lauren Tarshis, artwork by Haas Studio. Chet Roscoe is finally feeling at home in his uncle's little New Jersey town. He has 3 new friends, and they love cooling off in the creek on hot summer days. But then comes some shocking news. A massive shark has been attacking swimmers in the ocean along the Jersey shore, not far from where Chet is staying. Everyone in town is talking about it. So when Chet sees something in the creek, he's sure it's his imagination, until he comes face to face with a bloodthirsty shark. Stepping Stones by Lucy Knisley. Jen moves out to the country and has to put up with her mom and her mom's new boyfriend as well as his kids. Suddenly part of a larger family in a new place, Jen isn't sure there is a place for her in this different world. The Pathfinder Society, The Mystery of the Boone Tower by Francesco Sedita, Prescott Saradarian, and illustrated by Steve Hawmaker. 5 curious kids who meet at summer camp accept a mysterious project on a rainy day. They must work together as a team to uncover a series of strange clues, reveal a secret path, and follow its twists and turns to a legendary treasure. Becoming Briana by Terry Liebenson. Everyone knows Brainy Bree does not like the spotlight. So why does she ever agree to something that forces her to learn a new language, give a speech, help organize a party, and juggle drama at school and home? As the big event inches closer, Bree wonders if it's all worth it. Middle School Misadventures, Operation Hat Heist. When Newell's very special hat is taken away at school, he and his most talented friends concoct the perfect plan to get it back. When Stars Are Scattered by Victoria Jameson and Omar Mohammed. Omar and his younger brother Hassan have spent most of their lives in Dadaab, a refugee camp in Kenya. Life is hard there, never enough food, achingly dull, and without access to the medical care Omar knows his non-verbal brother needs. So, when Omar has the opportunity to go to school, he knows it might be a chance to change their future. But it would also mean leaving his brother, the only family member he has left, every day. Jackie Haha, a graphic novel by James Patterson, Chris Gravenstein, adapted by Adam Rao and illustrated by Betty Tang. With her irresistible urge to tell a joke in every situation, even when it's a bad idea, Jackie Haha loves to make people laugh, and cracking wise helps distract her from thinking about not-so-funny things in her life, like her mom serving in a dangerous faraway war and a dad who's hardly ever home. But no matter how much fun Jackie has, she can't entirely escape her worries. So one starlit night she makes a promise to keep her family together, even if she has to give up the one thing that makes her happy. But can she stop being Jackie Haha if that's who she really is? Thank you for tuning in today. You can find these titles and many, many more on our website at www.mcl.org.